It's a beautiful morning. We got a lot of different things to do today. One of the things is last night it dropped down into the low 40s, and it being the middle of May, we already have a lot of our plants out. So a lot of the plants that are more sensitive to the cooler temperatures needed to be protected overnight. So here's some stuff that's still in pots that I had put glass over, kind of a makeshift cold frame for the night. These all seem to have fared pretty well. Got some strawberry plants in here, some wonderberry plants, delphinium and other flowers. Heading over to our main garden. We had covered up our tomatoes, eggplant, and peppers that we had planted yesterday. We covered them up with burlap to see how they're doing. And these look like eggplant, either eggplant or pepper. I have to check, see which ones those are, but you can see there's 5 in there. Garlic, which we're going to harvest later today, or at least experiment and see if any of them need to be harvested. We'll take a look at those later. So we'll uncover this burlap over here. Yep, these are tomato plants. Now we have a bunch of different varieties of tomatoes this year. We have Atlantic Prize tomatoes, we have Amish Paste tomatoes, we have cherry and grape tomatoes from my wife's grandfather's gardening days. Heirloom, everything we do is heirloom. So we have those. Now we just lay the burlap over the top. It provides decent coverage. More tomatoes. These are actually beets in here. Tomatoes or eggplants or peppers. And these are peppers in the front 2 rows, and the rear ones are tomatoes as well. Our last section of bins over here, our last section that's covered. Again, my wife transplanted all these outside yesterday. More tomato, eggplants, tomatoes, and eggplants. We have our low beds here. Everything from lettuces to Swiss chard to the big thing there in the middle are strawberries. We'll zoom in on those a little bit. Those are strawberry plants. We're going to transplant some of those into different things later. We'll show you all about doing that. Cabbage, which is okay, but isn't growing as fast as I want it to be. A squirrel got the 4th plant. We have Swiss chard and spinach and strawberry, Swiss chard, spinach, some kale, different lettuces in there. And of course our asparagus plants over here. These are some young ones that are shooting up the ferns. In here, like that's some asparagus I can harvest for. This one's kind of thin, so I won't harvest that to eat. Maybe let that grow into a fern. This is a decent one that we can harvest. These 2 here are ferns. Back there's a nice one to harvest. There's a bunch of stalks coming up there. There's these guys here. More over here. Some decent ones. Maybe we'll have a little bit of asparagus around dinner time either today or maybe tomorrow. These here are some peas. Gonna take a look at the peas. Making sure that these are growing right. We've got to get them to climb the trellises. I don't know if you can see them all right. In addition to the peas in here, my wife planted some carrots. We try to exercise some companion planting. You ever heard of the expression, they go together like peas and carrots? Well, that comes from the old companion planting rule of planting peas and carrots to each other. They complement each other in the garden. They ward off certain pests and bugs and attract other good ones. Some potatoes that are starting to come up. Can't really see them too well, but in here different onions. See, the onions are starting to come up. And these here are some heirloom organic purple tomatoes that I actually put more soil in yesterday to have them coming up. So just looking at these different things here and seeing the different projects we have to work on today, including the garlic, which we may do a separate video on. But that's it for now. We have other chores to do. If you've watched the video and you watched it this far, please hit the like button. The like button does help. It helps with our, if you hit the like button, it helps with getting our channel exposed and just helping to teach others the old way of doing things. I'll see you on the next one.